It's driver 53. I got a dollar. I got a dollar. I got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey. You know, and speaking of dollars, excuse me, man, that song gets me choked up every time. No, but in all seriousness, we got $195,000 now after that last job. It paid out extremely well. And man, that would be a killer race team. Yeah, I could take that truck right over there, get right back up to St. Louis, and man, I could have some fun on the dirt tracks. But you know, I've been thinking, I think I could buy a racetrack, y'all. I honestly do. I think we can make enough money at this once I get all my equipment that we can buy a racetrack. Um, Man, it is gonna be it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, but it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna buy a racetrack. I am. That's my goal. Buy a racetrack from this farming. I don't know what I'm gonna call it or which one I'm gonna buy, but it's gonna be a racetrack. You know, and speaking of hay, also, we're gonna make some hay today. So let me get all the gear over there. You can see I got my mower right here. I'm gonna head that way, and when I get everything set up, we will. I'll be right back. Hey, I was bringing this thing over here. You gotta watch this. The run Polner, right? Now, I can take it this way. Oh man, you should not let a city boy play with farm equipment. No, in all seriousness. All right, we're getting ready to get started. I'm gonna start here on this corner. So let's pull this thing around. Now I'm gonna have to switch it the other way. So I gotta get her lined up. I want to start actually up here in the alfalfa. I don't want any grass in this. So it looks like a little bit farther forward. There we go. Alright, so I know I'm going to lose a little bit on the outside. But I'm okay with that. I just don't want to get any grass in this. Because if I do, then, you know, it messes up the product and it doesn't pay as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and turn on, well, we got to lower it. Shove it down. Now we're going to turn it on. As I start to pull forward, we should see something happening. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it real well. See that? Right there? That's alfalfa. So, I'm going to go along here, stay out of the grass. We're going to do this field. I'm going to go around the whole outside, I got a feeling. That way I can give myself a little bit of a buffer once I start going back and forth turning this thing, because it's going to be tricky. So I thought that last harvest was going to take me off into evening time. I was surprised that it didn't. I mean, it is 6:29 right now, and I started that thing about a little bit after 3:30 is when I started that harvest. So it took me almost 3 hours to do that field. Now that's a very big field. Like I said, it's like the third largest one. But I am nervous to know how long it's going to take me to do that field right there with my little bitty harvester. I mean, that thing is tiny. So I'm thinking about ways of being able to make some fun so I can get a harvester. Or maybe, you know, a secondary smaller one. I don't know which way I want to go yet. I don't want to have two, you know, harvesters. I'd rather just stick to one if I can. But I really don't want to just deal with all that amount of time. You know, I like things that kind of get done quickly. But we'll see. I mean, a new harvester. Oh, I didn't do it right. Hold on. I turned it off instead of lowering it. I did the wrong thing. See, this is city boys playing with farm equipment again. So lower it. Turn it on. Here we go. Alright, so I'm almost at my cruise control now. And we're just going to eat on this farm. Or on this field. This alfalfa. It's beautiful. I love the color of purples in there. Like I said, back to the harvester, it's going to cost me, you know, about $500,000. Harvester itself is like $420,000. I can do maybe some tire options on it, and then a header just for my wheat is like $90,000. And if I want to get a corn header too, I mean, that's, you know, probably the same price, if not a little bit more. So, I mean, if I want to go full in on this thing so I can do everything, it's going to be like $600,000. So, I'm kind of nervous. I didn't realize that whenever I was talking about getting a harvester. So, I mean, there are some older models, some used stuff that I can possibly get into. I just don't know. You know, they run anywhere from 1 to 200,000 is what they're at. So it'll be interesting. I might go that way. I just want to see what I can get off this field, and we might give the other field a try, and just to see. Oh, I hope this guy doesn't mind me going over his stuff. It's potatoes, I think. Oh, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, we did it. Alright, so lower back down. Here we go. No grass. Just alfalfa. I'm really glad this is, for the most part, a square. I know I got up here around the cemetery, I got to go around some stuff. It's all straight edges. I don't have any curves. So that'll be good. So the plan for this field is we are going to mow it, and then I'm going to come along and I think I'm going to tet it. You know, use the tetter and make the whole thing hay, alfalfa hay, and then we're going to windrow it. You know, put it back in the straight lines, and then we are going to bale it. So I mean, it's going to be a lot of work on this field, but that's what this farm was, right? They were making alfalfa hay bales and straw off the wheat. So we're going to keep that tradition going. See how it goes. See how the equipment works. Try it all out, and you know, go from there. But I definitely want to get a better harvester. That's for sure. But I mean, if that stuff's ready, I can probably do it while I'm still finishing up this. Honestly, just get me, you know, get my buddy Chris, get him back over here. He was asking if there's any more work because he's got, you know, a couple more friends in the area that are looking for a little bit of work. So I mean, as long as they're good hard workers, I don't have a problem with it. But you know, we'll see. So I'm gonna knock some more of this out real quick around the outside. I'll probably give them a call and see if they want to come over and help. And if they do, then we'll get on to the next step. But I gotta get in a little bit before we can do that next step. So yeah, I will. I'll let you guys know what to do. So see you in a little bit. All right, everybody. You may be asking yourself, what are you doing in the Magnum? I thought you had the other one. Well, my buddy called, and he, Chris, he wants some work. So I went ahead and put him to work. He's out there mowing. We were talking, and I was like, man, this is going to take a long time. So I got a little money. I really want to upgrade my mowers anyway. I got a big tractor, so what am I going to do? So let's go in here. And remember, in one of the earlier times we were talking, I was talking about Vicon. Right here. So if I do this, this is going to push me all the way out to 10.2 meters. Now, I can come over here and find this guy. This is only 4. So, you know, so I'm 2.5 times, or, yeah, you know, I'm going to be double and then a little bit more with the other one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend me almost $77,000, but it's going to pay off. And together, it's 280 horsepower. My tractor is like 261, 267, something like that. But it'll handle it. It'll be fine. It's not super hilly, stuff like that, so we're good. And these things, I was talking to my cousin, and my cousin said they were really, really good. So I'm gonna pull the trigger on them. Let's go ahead and get these things. So there we go. There's number 1. Oh man. Alright. Here's the big one. $55,000. Now, there's a trick about these. You see those belts? Or not belts, the flaps on the end? I can get them without, but I don't want to, because this thing's gonna do something really, really cool a little bit later. I got another trick up my sleeve with these things. Let's go ahead and get them. Here we go. Oh man, 70. Oh, I'm under 100,000. All right, we're good. We're gonna make money. We're fine. All right, let's get out of here. Man, they just kick you right out the door so fast. All right, so we're gonna run back here. We're gonna pick these up. All right, here we go. Oh, what's this? What? 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 You guys see how we got some more New Holland and Crampy and the truck, and yeah, I picked up another harvest contract. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's a really good field. Is Karen, another one I talked to at the diner. She's got a field, the field that I was in, talking about the soybeans, and she asked me. She sent me a text and said, "Hey, would you mind working this for me? I saw what you did to my neighbor, and she really liked it. So we're gonna go and do that for her." I was like, I don't have a good harvester, and she's like, "It's okay, I got one for you." So that's what we're gonna do. But I want to show you how big these things are. Look at how tall this is. That is taller than the tractor and the harvester. Holy cow! This is gonna make short work. So let me take this back over the field. I got, my cousin Jack. He's gonna come over because he's excited to use these. Chris is on the other one, so he's gonna keep working there, and we're gonna get this thing knocked out. All right, everybody, we made it back over here to do the alfalfa field. Yeah, so let me. I was checking the GPS on the way over here. I want you to see how far my buddy or Chris has gotten. So he hasn't gotten very far. We did the whole outside, just one row, and I think this purchase is definitely going to pay off. If nothing else, just for time, so we're not spending another 3 hours out in a field cutting it all up. So I want to show you this. So it's a front mower. It folds down, and the rear mower is 2 of them, and they fold down too. And these flaps on the back, I'll show you what they do, but they got another purpose later. We're not going to necessarily use them right now. What I'm going to do is let me go ahead and fold these back ones down, and then the front one here, I'm going to unfold it too. I'm going to go ahead and lower it, and go ahead and turn it on. So let's start to pull forward. I'm already mowing. You can see that. Now I'm going to get in here inside the alfalfa. Now what I'm going to do is the back one, I'm going to lower it down now. Now, there's a really cool thing I can do. I can do the work mode. You see how they're both up? So what that's going to do, it's going to throw everything out just like normal. But if I hit my button here, it's going to swath drop it. And what it does is it actually, I'll just show you, because we're going to TED this anyway. So let me turn these on. And check this out. It shoves it in the middle. It's awesome, right? So for this, it's maybe not the best thing, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over here. And if I just want to do one side or the other, it does that too. So I'm going to leave them up because we're going to, like I said, TED the whole thing, so it's all going to get thrown around anyway. We're going to turn these back on. We're going to get going here, and that's what it looks like normal. So you can see how much more how much more area we're able to cover here with this big old mower. And the tractor's doing fine. It's pulling at 13 miles an hour. It's great. I don't see it having a problem. We're not, like I said, if we were on like a hillside or something like that, it'd be a little bit different. But yeah, I'm gonna keep here. When I get back over the road, hopefully Jack will be there. Jack will be able to take over in this thing, and I'm gonna go maybe get the. Well, I may just let Jack do this whole thing, and then I'll figure something else about how I'm gonna get the tedder over here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, everybody. As you can see, I'm in the truck now, going down here. I'm gonna pick up this harvest. I'm I got my boys over there, Jack and Chris. They're working on the alfalfa field for me. I'm over here working on this. Once I get that done, then we'll get out the tedder and the windrower and do all that. But that's going to be in the next episode. So what we're going to do is go ahead and call this one done for today. And this is Driver 53. I'm sorry, Farmer 53. Signing off. See y'all next time.